It's February the 18th, 1944. At 11 a.m., 19 de Havilland Mosquito fighter bombers thunder over the English Channel at nearly 300 miles per hour. Codenamed Operation Jericho, they are one of the most daring low-level bombing operations of World War II. Armed with 500-pound armor-piercing bombs and powerful Hispano 20mm cannons, the aircraft are divided into two groups commanded by Captain Percy Pickard. The crew's task is to breach the 20-foot-high outer wall in at least 2 places, and it requires precision flying of the highest order. Their destination is a high-security German-controlled prison in France, which holds captured resistance fighters and covert British agents, nearly 100 of which are slated for execution or the firing squad the following day, if the intelligence is accurate. Powered by twin 1,710 horsepower V12 Rolls-Royce Merlin engines with a top speed of 408 miles per hour and sporting light wooden frames, the Mosquitos are fast and lethal, but the weather is far from ideal. We love the Mosquito and its versatility as a fighter bomber, and so we're very proud to have today's video sponsored by War Thunder. In War Thunder, you can pilot the legendary Mosquito yourself, equip it with bombs and rockets, and show the enemy that you rule the battlefield by utilizing the incredible speed and firepower of these wooden wonders. War Thunder is a military vehicle combat online game, which is free to play on PC, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, PlayStation 5, and other previous console generations. Help and respect the channel and download War Thunder using the link in the description and dive into the great graphics, authentic sound effects, and beautiful music, which create a completely immersive atmosphere. You can enjoy massive arms battles on over 100 major battlefields, from World War II to the end of the Cold War. War Thunder has an incredible arsenal of more than 1,900 historically accurate, playable tanks, aircraft, helicopters, and ships. We really love the realism of the game, especially how the aircraft look and the physics of their movement. The game is frequently updated to surprise you with more content, new vehicles, maps, and other gameplay features. Help us to create more videos and use the link below and sign up. You'll get a premium aircraft, tank or ship and a 3-day account boost for free. And please, don't get a hole in your left wing. Nature is doing all it can to hold back the wooden-framed planes, with dark clouds, driving snow and rain beating against the windows. Visibility is almost nil, and staying in formation without colliding is becoming incredibly difficult. 4 Mosquitos drift into the mire and lose contact, and another's engine catches fire and it's forced to return to base. Now, with a rapidly dwindling force, the mission is even more risky. Then, 2 miles out, there's a break in the clouds, and minutes later the Mosquito formations emerge and enter the German-controlled skies over France. Surprisingly, still on schedule, it's now just past noon, and the oblivious German prison guards should be heading to lunch. Maybe it's going to be their last. The attack group comes in low from the east, using the straight Albert-Amiens road as a lead-in. They storm towards the imposing prison at less than 1,000 feet. There's a mad scramble below as small arms fire erupts in a series of cracks and muzzle flashes. Circling into position, the first wave heads towards the north and east walls. Fitted with delayed action fuses, the 500-pounders they carry should burrow deep into the earth beneath the outer walls before exploding and reducing the masonry to rubble. Then the second wave will drop their bombs on the inner walls, leaving gaping holes through which the inmates can escape. From the beginning, the RAF command knew that there'd be friendly casualties, but since multiple sources claimed that many of the prisoners were already living on borrowed time, there was no reason not to proceed. With reassuring metallic clunks, the first wave's bombs detach from the Mosquitos that are flying at just 100 feet and plummet towards the ground. Some miss the mark, while others slam into the outer walls and detonate with deafening roars. But when the smoke clears and Picard doubles back to assess the damage, he's distressed to discover that the eastern wall hasn't been breached. Now it's the second wave's turn, and with a little luck, the daring plan to free the condemned men may yet come to fruition. Lining up and flying even lower at 50 feet, one by one the planes dash in, dropping their high explosive payloads, slamming into the inner walls as well as cells and guards' quarters, causing casualties on guards and prisoners alike. Sensing their chance in the chaos, the prisoners make their way to and through the rubble, but many are stopped and fall before gaining their freedom. Through the haze, two Mosquitos peel off and head towards another key objective, the nearby railway station, which if destroyed will prevent German reinforcements from arriving, thereby giving the escapees more of a fighting chance. Now making another pass, Captain Picard swoops down to just a few hundred feet to get a view of what's going on. Although some prisoners have made it out, without bombs now and unwilling to strafe the guards so close at their heels, there's nothing more the Mosquitos can do, and so he orders the planes to return home. Leaving the prison behind in the distance, Picard thinks he's done for the day. Suddenly, he realizes he's under attack. An FW-190 fighter has made an ambush, and he has the Mosquito in his sights. Hammering the throttles forward and turning for home, Picard is hoping his plane's horsepower advantage will win the day. But rounds from the 190's 20mm cannons tear through the wooden tail, shearing it from the fuselage. The stricken plane does a snap roll, goes inverted, and slams into the ground at high speed. Captain Picard and his navigator bombardier J.A. Broadley are lost in a fireball. On the outskirts of town, another Mosquito leads a small formation against a flak position that's just opened up on the main group. Cannons blazing and dropping their remaining bombs, they knock out the gun, but as they accelerate away from the target, the lead plane takes multiple rounds through the cockpit. Flight Lieutenant R.W. Sampson is downed, while wounded pilot A.I. McRitchie is forced to make a fast belly landing in a snowy field nearby, where he's promptly taken prisoner. Though successful in some respects, Operation Jericho has always been shrouded in controversy. The theory is discussed in the book, Amiens Raid, Secrets Revealed by Jean-Pierre Dussalier. After the war, it was alleged that it had most likely been ordered by MI6, not the RAF, and that the prisoners and airmen who lost their lives were a little more than hapless pawns in a larger political gambit. In fact, it was later discovered that no executions were planned, and that no British agents were interned. In addition, the French resistance claimed that they never requested the bombing as the RAF had claimed, both of which further deepen the mystery. It's thought now that the raid may have been intended to divert the attention of German military intelligence from Normandy, where the Allied invasion of France took place just 4 months later on the 6th of June. Whatever the truth, there is no doubting the bravery of the crews that flew on that day in February 1944. If you want to recreate a battle of Mosquito versus FW-190, you can do so in War Thunder, the amazing game that sponsored today's video. We know many of our viewers are fans of War Thunder, so please support us and join us in War Thunder by using the link in the description. You'll get a premium aircraft, tank or ship, and a 3-day account boost for free. If you see us in the game, then please cover me, as I'm most likely taking damage. Thank you. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel and please watch more videos of ours. Thank you.